Okay, so quick explanation that this is a sleephead video of Kurapika X Listener, and unfortunately, this is gonna be even better because I'm tired. So my voice for Kurapika will be slightly soft, but also, I guess, I don't know how to put it into words, but I guess somewhat feminine but boyish in a way. Depends on how I want to put it. But yeah, off we go, because I don't really have much else to say about this one, other than it is a sleep-aid video. And yes, I will be breathing. So trigger warning for those who don't like breathing into the mic. Or like lovey-dovey stuff like that. Yeah. So I don't have much more to say, so let's go. Love? Do you have a moment? You open the door to him because, while you're rubbing your eye, because you're half tired and you could see that you have been overworking yourself again. But you already knew that you shouldn't have done it, so you didn't. You didn't bring it up. Neither of you did, actually. But, okay, I'm gonna stop speaking. I'm sorry, my brain went very blank for a second. Continuing on. Love, you seem to be having trouble sleeping. There's eye bags under your eyes and they look very heavy. I sound different. How do I sound different, love? The tone of my voice. Well, I have been trying to track down the spiders all night, so my voice may not be what you expected right now. It sounds very crappy, I know. But you know what? Why are you even awake? You were overworking yourself again, weren't you? Darling, you need to stop doing this. It's not healthy for you. It's not healthy at all for you. In general. Yes, I know you want to help me, but it's wearing your energy, and I don't want to mess your schedule up. I said I didn't want to mess your schedule up. Yes, I mean it. But you know what? We're gonna go to sleep. Come on. Down we go. Are you comfortable? You are? Okay. Well, do you want to speak about anything before we go to sleep? You would like to? Yes, I'm not saying that's a problem. But never mind. What do you want to talk about? You had a dream last night. Okay. And what was this about? You can Yeah, you can explain whatever dream you're on about. Anyway. Oh, well, that sounds interesting. I'm sorry. I just find it very adorable when you're putting such effort into things you dream about. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable. I didn't. Uh, I. Okay. Well, um, I. Is that all, or are you still continuing? You say that that was all, and yeah. Well, I don't really dream about stuff much, but I did have a dream about you at least once or twice. I think it was once. I can't remember. I'm sorry. Um, yes, it was a good dream. It wasn't a nightmare. Well, we were both sitting underneath a tree. This is gonna come out as regular, but we were reading together. How to defeat the spiders, of course, but you mentioned something about. I'm sorry for yawning. I'm not boring you or anything, am I? I. I I'm sorry if I'm asking for so much reassurance. Fine. Where was I? Oh, yeah. You were talking about some sort of cottage. So we went to the cottage and you told me that it was ours. Which I didn't expect, because I never thought that you would be willing to buy us a cottage. Of course, I never doubted you, but I never thought that. What? You're. You're. You have moved closer to Kurapika that to the point where you're like wrapping your arms around him, sort of. So like one hand is like around him and then one arm's like underneath like your head, which would have been like his chest or something, but like yeah. Uh, okay then, just make yourself comfortable, I guess. But then things didn't go so well because we had to move out of that cottage. A month. No, not a month. A week later. It was set on fire, Tommy. By who? Do I dare explain myself? I really do think it's time for us to get some sleep. Yes, I'm being honest. Wait, you have information for me? Okay, then go ahead. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. I... Yes. So... Okay, let me get this straight. You found out that the spiders are hiding somewhere. and that they're planning on kidnapping you. If I don't give up. I beg you tell me you're not going through with this, right? I feel incredibly angry. What's wrong with me? Nothing. I beg your pardon. My eyes are scarlet. I won't put the judgment chain in you, don't worry. But, on the other hand, I will need to hold you extremely tight so that I know you're going to tell me the truth. Lift up your shirt a little bit for me. Of course, you do as Kurapika says because you don't want him to get angry and kill you. Which was what was about to happen, but he's not gonna kill you, he's just gonna... I may have not mentioned this, but if people that have a problem with somewhat of, like, angst, like, sad things, etc., you may leave now, if you please. But if you're willing to stay, then we shall continue. There's nothing... Wait, what is... That's a spider tattoo. Listener, I know when there's a spider. I'm not stupid. I've studied them meticulously. Trigger warning for those who don't like yelling. But I won't be raising my voice much, but he will sound like quite angry with you because... No, you didn't. You joined the spider for only one particular reason, and that was to help him with his research. But he didn't know that, so he got mad. There's a little explanation for you. Listen now, what in the world? What are you thinking? Get up. I said get up. God. Okay. Now, explain to me why you have a spider tattoo tattooed on your hip. To help me with my research. Now, how am I meant to believe that when it looks genuinely real? Yes, I know. But still, trust me, darling. I do not want to kill you. I should right now, since you've joined the enemy. But I'm not going to because, you know what? I love you. Yes, of course I love you. I'm not stupid. At this point, you're kind of worried because he's snapping at you. And he's, like, not letting you explain, so... You had to explain, you had to, like, slap him, sort of, so I'm gonna insert a slap sound. But again, trigger warning, if you don't like anything to do with violence, you may leave. But yeah, you had to slap some sense into Kurapika so that he stopped snapping at you. Listen, now, this is not how it's meant to go. What? Ow. You slapped me. No, I'm not going to stop. You've joined the enemy for goodness sake. God knows how you've been there. God knows how long you've been there. Actually, that brings to my next question. How long have you been there? Particularly 5 months, you say? 5 months, she says. 5 whole months, listener. 5 whole months. Ouch. Why do you keep slapping me? So that I'll shut up? I will shut up. So long as you explain yourself. I'm going to be nice and I'm going to give you 20 seconds. Uh-huh. So if it... Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Uh-huh. So let me get this straight. You have been pretending you have been pretending to be in the spiders to get information for me. See, this is what makes me mad. Listen, you know I can do these things by myself, but you're helping me, so thank you. My sincerest apologies for hurting you in any way possible. You apologize for slapping it. You're forgiven. Anyway, we were going to go get some sleep, weren't we? Yes, we can cuddle again. Come on, you little short one. All right. Are you ready? Are you ready to sleep? Yes, sure. I can rub your back. I don't mind. Do you need anything? You want me to whisper things in your ear while you sleep? I suppose I can do that, yeah. No, there's not a problem with it. Now come on. Close your eyes, goddammit. Good. Okay. You are wonderful. You've been doing so well. I know things won't be so easy for you, but they'll get better eventually. I promise. And if they don't, well, then that's quite upsetting. But trust me when I say this. I do love you. And I know my voice is still quite crappy at the moment, but I'm just tired. It should be okay in the morning. Yes, I may yell at you sometimes, but I'm gonna give you a small reminder. Remember that I always will love you, and whatever I say during an argument, is not true. I want the best for you. You're an amazing, wonderful, strong, beautiful, amazing, kind, nice, caring, determined, funny individual. And I thank you for being a part of my life. I will protect you no matter what. Because you're the only person I have left. Well, that's besides Killua, Gon, and Leorio. But, on the other hand, I have you. Which is a honor, if I'm honest. It's cheesy, I know, but it's true. I do love you, and I will accept you for who you are. No matter what you do, I will always be here for you. Okay? Okay. I'm getting too tired to even speak. I guess I could hum a song for them. What to play? You know what? I only have this one song off the top of my head. What was it? Think, Kurapika, think. Okay. Okay, how does it go? Again? Okay. They're asleep. Well, that's wonderful. Goodness, I'm glad to have such an amazing person in my life. I have a lot of work to do in the morning, and they're already asleep. Well, I suppose I have to get some rest then. I love you, my darling. So that was that, and it's bad. I know people are gonna come for me and I know people are gonna, I know some people are going to attack me for not getting Kurapika's voice completely accurate. But you know what? That's gonna be his tired voice from now on. I do not care. For me personally, as the person doing that voice, it just sounds cute. But that was the end of that. All I'm gonna say is you and Kurapika both eventually fell asleep. So, yeah, there's a bit of everything in here, basically. And no. Before certain people come and ask me, I will not be doing any SFW. I will not be doing any, and I mean any, not safe for work audios because there's kids on here, for crying out loud. And I wish to be respectful, so there will only be either wholesome, sad, or like whichever suggestions I get next from the person who recommended this video. I thank you a lot. And as per usual, I hope you have a wonderful day, night, or afternoon. And I will see you when I upload again. Goodbye, my wonderful darlings.